they're not doing a Sims 5, they're expanding the base of Sims 4. We're done with the Sims 4. We don't need the Sims 4 to keep going. Holy shit! Like, are you kidding? Like, I feel like in some ways, The Sims 4 was almost like a downgrade from The Sims 3, considering The Sims 3, like, felt more open world. What I liked about The Sims 3 is that you could... What the frig was that? What I liked about The Sims 3 is that you could literally scroll all the way out on the map, and you could just go anywhere. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things that I do like about The Sims 4. But a lot of it just feels like a downgrade. And they come out with almost full-priced expansions for things that should have just been in the game. Like, things that should have just been in the base game. Like, by the time you buy all the expansion packs, all the stuff packs, all the friggin' whatever up the butt packs, you're spending like thousands of dollars on this game. Yeah, and some of the things should have just been in the base game. Like, the families and stuff? Like, come on. It's The Sims, and you're gonna make us pay extra for toddlers? And whatever that expansion pack was? Oh my god. So anyways, yeah. I wanted to watch this video. So let's see what this is about. Oh, it would be better if it's not muted. Okay. EA Games. We want your money. Exactly.
The Sims 5 is not happening.
The Sims 5 is actually not happening.
There will not be a Sims 5.
The Sims 5 is not coming.
There will be no The Sims 5.
Are you ready for another
No.
10 years of The Sims 4? Sadly, this is not a dream. You're not being edged. Really, it's more of a nightmare. At the risk of sounding dramatic, I'm just gonna go out and say it. After 25 years,
It has been 25 years.
the Sims franchise is cooked. So how did this happen, and what does it mean for the future of the life simulation genre? Before we get into all of that mess, a big thank you to today's sponsor, Instant Gaming. If you like playing the latest games but don't want to fork over full retail price for them, you have to check out Instant Gaming. Not only can you find the latest
What is
releases for
this?
PC and console, you can also find some
Instant
classics
Gaming.
like The Sims 3 and all its packs, which you can get right now
Hey,
for up
The
to
Sims
90%
3.
off. That's a steal. And with the new Dragon Age game dropping next month, now's also the perfect time
We
to
don't
check
talk
out the
about that.
Dragon Age franchise, which I'm personally a huge fan of. You can get Dragon Age Inquisition for 80% off. You know EA hates to see a discount coming. Head over to Instant Gaming
yeah, they
using my
do.
special link in the description, and I'll receive a small commission on your purchase. Thank you again to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. Now back to it. In case you're lost and you missed the announcement, they came out and said, straight from the Sims 4 Horse Ranch's mouth, there are no plans for a Sims 5. Now,
Okay. So then why did they, however long ago, be like, oh, get excited because we're finally working on project whatever it was called. And then they turn around and be like, never mind, nah, we're not doing that. And yeah, 25 years. And 10 of those years have been just one game. Like in 15 years, they released 3. No, 4. In 15 years, they've released 4 games, but now it's been 10 and nothing. And they just want to keep doing the same thing with the same game. Oh my god.
Why the hell would they do this?
You fucked up.
Well, apparently they don't want to piss off the Sims 4 stands. And believe me, I don't want to either, because they're
What?
scary.
Who cares? What? Who cares? Let them be stands over The Sims 4 and they can keep playing it and let everyone else move on to The Sims 5. What the hell?
But that's the truth, actually, because they said they don't want Sims 4 players to have to start over with a new game. You know, after
Nope.
buying 80 DLC for The Sims 4, it might be sort of hard to get people to start all over with The Sims 5. My question is, did no one at EA
Are they... Are they not on the internet? Are they not on the internet where everyone's literally begging and crying and screaming for The Sims 5?
consider this when, I don't know, the 20th DLC came out? Who is in charge of strategic planning over there?
That's a good question.
What really blows my mind is that I think EA truly believes that people are going to continue playing this game at the same rate for the next 5 to 10 years.
No.
When the reality is, so many players just like me have already abandoned this game, or are eagerly awaiting games like Paralives and Inzoi so that they can jump ship altogether. Now, from
Yep, exactly. They're literally just going to kill their franchise because other ones are coming out now, like Paralives. Exactly. And people are tired of The Sims 4. And they'll just move on to the other ones because these ones are going to be new. And that's what we want. We want to start new. We want to start new. We don't want to keep playing The Sims 4. We have played it for the past 10 years. It's done. Move on. Make something new, or your fan base will move on to other games.
From a business
the hell?
perspective, I understand EA not wanting to alienate their loyal player base who have invested hundreds, if not thousands of dollars into this game. But as a company, you guys have to innovate. This game
Yeah.
already breaks every time a new DLC comes out. And then it breaks again when they try to patch the breaks. This is a sinking ship and they're just putting scotch tape over every hole they find. EA, what happens when the roll of tape runs out and you look up to find your entire boat is now just made of tape? Will that even float? It might actually float. Anyway, I don't know where that metaphor was going, but do we really think the game can withstand dozens more DLC?
No.
It sort of sounds like instead of choosing innovation, EA has chosen preservation. A few months ago,
Like, there must be so much coding in this game because of all the stuff they're trying to add to it. And then that's this, like, I'm just assuming. I'm not like a game coder or anything like that. I'm not an expert on this stuff. But I imagine the more stuff you add to the game, the more code you're gonna have. So then that's why there's so much stuff that breaks with every new patch, because you have like 5 million different codes now. And it's just not like you have to go back all the time and make sure all the code works together. But like there's just so much. So how do you keep doing that? Most devs think that players are stupid and don't know what they really want. Yeah, exactly. Oh, look, they're all begging for The Sims 5, but surely they just want The Sims 4 just with more stuff in it. It's fine. It's fine. And then the mods. Yeah. Yep. To our community, we know that technical issues with The Sims 4 have interrupted your gameplay over time, and we recognize that this has caused you much frustration. Today, we can share that we have assembled a team to invest in the core game experience, including tackling your reported concerns. How about just make a new freaking game?
they announced this special, shiny, brand new team that is focused on fixing all of the bugs and glitches in the game. This has always been a major problem with The Sims 4. Even
added a laundry pack. Laundry. I feel like that's base game stuff.
5 years ago when I actually played the game, I remember being so excited when I had bought Dine Out and Get to Work. I remember putting in a few hours and then encountering bugs that literally ruined my saves. These were bugs that ruined the features I literally just paid for. And the same shit is still happening to this day. And EA is saying, let's keep going. I'm embarrassed that I even have to say this, but it is not okay for a company to sell broken products to its customers, bruh. Yet, there are still people who defend this game as if their life depends on it, which
Like, selling. It's not okay to sell broken games, but they all seem to do it. They all seem to do it.
brings me to the next thing I have to say. To hell with the Sims 4 stands. And I'm not talking to the casual Sims 4 players. You guys don't even know what the hell's going on. But my comments are more so directed toward the rabid, ever supportive, The Sims 4 is my personality trait stands. The guys, let's support the devs, players, the ones who constantly say, stop telling people they can't enjoy the game. Literally every time someone expresses a criticism of the game, including the Sims content creators who've made a pretty penny hyping up these 80 DLC. We see each other. You guys are the problem. You've encouraged this. Your blind support has driven this franchise off a cliff. But let's switch gears. I know what you're thinking. If The Sims 5 ain't coming, then what the hell is Project Renee?
That's a good question.
Well, if you remember, like 2 years ago, they actually teased the next generation and the future of The Sims.
Damn, that was 2 years ago already? Holy crap. I thought it was, not that long ago. Wow.
We're building the next generation Sims game and creative platform. This is the future of The Sims.
Called Project Renee. And regardless of how many Sims influencers want to gaslight you now and be like, oh, it was never The Sims 5, most people believed at the time, including all of the big gaming news publications, that Project Renee was The Sims 5. Because when you say next generation, usually you mean the next generation, not a current generation spin-off. But even after we learned Project Renee would be developed alongside,
Like, this looks nothing like The Sims 4. How are you gonna put this in? This would... Like, this just looks like a complete overhaul. Which would just completely fudge up everything. Like when they freaking implemented the mod manager in Baldur's Gate and everything freaking went to shit.
The Sims 4,
Project Renee and The Sims 4 are going to continue to exist side by side. We plan to support both at the same time.
they never outright said that The Sims 5 isn't coming, that is until earlier this week. So what is Project Renee? They described it as a new way for friends to meet, connect, and share while playing together in an all-new world. It is a multiplayer spin-off. Excuse me, but I didn't come here to make
So, like The Sims Online?
friends. I came here to sit down at my computer with all the lights off, a jar of edibles, and a big bag of Cheetos, and play a good-ass game. Alone, just as The Sims has always been a single-player experience.
Yeah, like, I don't want to make... I don't want to play with other people when I'm playing The Sims. What the hell? What the hell? I'm not playing The Sims to meet other people. Last time that happened, okay, it got weird.
So this was the brand new next generation future of The Sims that they announced 2 years ago, a multiplayer spin-off.
But it did not give what needed to be gave.
There's gotta be something else, right? No. I mean, they do indeed have something else that they're working on. Because we also found out that they're hard at work on The Sims Project Stories, a new Sims mobile game. Question, who is playing The Sims mobile games?
I forgot that Sims Mobile existed. I remember trying it like forever ago, and it was bad. Hashtag not Stardew, yeah. Yeah, it's funny how Stardew can stay alive, but like, I don't know. The Sims just needs to do The Sims 5. Like, this is not it. This is not what we want.
Don't know.
But clearly people are, because this is like the third
my
mobile
God.
game for The Sims. Riveting. But sweet cheeks, that is not all. It really was just a glorious day in The Sims community, because The Sims announced a new kind of pack. Yes, there are already 4 kinds of DLC, expansions, game packs, stuff packs, and kits, and now there's
Ooh.
4.5.
Oh my God, what is this top? I like that a lot. What the hell? I bet lots of kids play the mobile. Oh, I mean, probably true. Yeah, that could be true. With all the microtransactions. Yeah.
Kinds, because there's a new one, the Creator Kits. EA is now partnering with your favorite custom content creators to create even more DLC. Mind you, this is custom content that traditionally you could just get for free.
Okay, this is literally the other thing. They're making all these packs with stuff you can get for free from mods. And I actually can't believe that people are actually paying for the packs. I mean, says me, because I probably have bought some. I don't even know. But still, my point stands. My point stands, okay? You can get all this shit for free from the mods. Instead, they're releasing it for like $5 a pack or something.
But now they're asking you to pay real money for it.
Yes.
The gaslighting really is pervasive in the Sims community, because they're trying to act like it's a good thing, that now I can pay real money for custom content. I was downloading it for free this whole time. The spin spinneth over, really. So EA has found yet another way to nickel and dime players. I'm all for supporting the modders and custom content creators, but this whole thing feels so slimy. But we're not finished.
What the hell? Oh, this was posted a month ago. It was a month ago.
Because they also announced the Creator Network 2.0. There's gonna be a private influencers Discord. Just saying those words gave me war flashbacks. If you know, you know. They kicked me out. They're gonna give them free merch, early access to packs, game codes to give out. It's pretty much a bunch of the same old stuff, but I want to say, if you are a content creator and you don't already have a substantial following, then none of this is beneficial to you whatsoever. And believe me, I know damn well it is not easy to be quote unquote successful on this platform. And if you're a small Sims creator, you probably think, why not join the EA creator program? I can at least get some benefit, some free shit. I'll have a leg up. I can get some packs earlier and make content about it. I get that. But you also have to realize that EA as a company has this program for a reason, and they benefit far more from this partnership than you ever will.
Yeah,
if you're a
true.
small creator, it's almost parasitic. You're essentially free marketing for this company. You are a glorified salesperson for this company. As the great Wendy Williams once said,
Don't do it. Don't.
So they offer like minor perks for you to go out and advertise their game everywhere. So yeah, they definitely have the better end of the stick there. They definitely have the better end of the stick.
Do it. Don't do it.
Don't
So
do
what
it.
does all this mean for the future of life simulation games? A lot of people online seem to think that Inzoi is here to save us all. And while I am obviously not unbiased when it comes to this game, I got a long history with Inzoi. Again, if you know, you know. I fail to see how Inzoi and Crafton are any different from The Sims and EA.
Wait, what is Inzoi? Oh, this is that thing that I seen everyone posting everywhere. What? This looks way too realistic for me. Can I fit this in here? This is too real. Personally, for my taste, this is far too real. Oh my gosh. Damn. Like, amazing job on the graphics. But a little bit too realistic looking for me. Holy crappers. It's coming soon. When does it come out? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, let's see what his thoughts are on this.
I really wish people would start doing at least basic research on video games and who's developing and publishing them. Like a few days ago on the Inzoi subreddit, someone said, "I'm supporting Inzoi because I always support small companies." Jesus, take the wheel. This company is worth billions of dollars, bruh. Anyway, ask
Holy
any
shit.
PUBG fan what they think about Crafton. They hate this damn company. The only thing Inzoi is giving you is another choice. And to some people, that's all they need. And I get it. You just want another life simulation game to play that isn't The Sims. But please, dear goddess, do not act like, oh, I'm sticking it to EA and The Sims by supporting Inzoi. Because all you're doing is literally trading 1 billion.
Okay, I'm sorry, but this just looks like... It's just weird because it looks like... Pokemon Go, but The Sims or some. It looks like you would walk around with your phone and the virtual avatar is there or something. Like, it just, wow.
Dollar company for another. But I'm not sure that choice is any better than The Sims. In my first impressions video of Inzoi, I talked about the game's strengths. I thought I was very fair in talking about the weaknesses as well. And surprise, surprise, call me Prophet Malcolm. A week after I posted that video, professional game critics came out and said the exact same thing that I said, which is that the game is beautiful, but hollow. Sure, things might get better during early access. I don't really care. The dev team has already done some really questionable shit, like weird ass decisions they've made with the direction of this game. I also pointed out in my Inzoi first impressions that this game is made for 12-year-olds. It's literally more PG than The Sims 4. In terms of a future big budget semi-simulation game, you're probably better off waiting for GTA 6 or actually just play
It looks good but boring. Yeah, and that seems to be what they're saying right now. Like, it looks really good. I would still play it. I would play it. But like, damn, it's like you're playing actual real people. It's like you're playing real people.
GTA Online, because that game is just as good of a life simulator as any, and they have the vanilla unicorn. Honestly, but I actually believe the future of the life sim genre rests in the hands of small and indie games like Paralives, Mirthwood, Viva Land, and 2Pixelia, to name a few. These are games with the passion
Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited about 2Pixelia. I'm so excited.
and the vision behind them. True labors of love. So I'm betting on them. Regardless though, I think EA is arrogant AF to completely ignore the very real competition on the horizon with Paralives, with Enzoi. They're acting like this 10-year-old game can compete with new IP, which really is just giving out of touch, delusional diva, dare I say. So things aren't looking good. So to The Sims 4, my last and final words to you.
You are done out here. They go get you. They go get you next.
Ooh, 2025 Paralives.